Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to our strength class. I am Kristy with the TC Fit team. Today, usually for strength we use our dumbbells. Today we're gonna add on some long bands. So if you have long bands, they're gonna look something like this. Yours might look totally different, might be a different color. That's fine, grab those. If you do not have long bands, that's fine. I have substitutions for everything that you can use with your dumbbells. I also have a mat behind me. We have a couple things that are gonna be on the floor. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Strength class today. We'll start with our warm-up. Let's drive our knee up. Give it a hug. Give it some love, side to side. So how I set up class today is 3 different sections. First section is completely dumbbells. Second is completely long bands. Again, I have substitution if you don't have the long bands. And then the third is optional. You can add it, you can't, it's up to you. Drive your knee forward and out. Open up your hip. Start your watches if you're wearing one. You're just talking about the weather, how nice it is today. Hopefully you can get outside. Go ahead, drive your knee out and forward, kind of scooping your knee up and forward. Again, just warming through these hips. For class today, we have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 6 rounds for each section. No repeats, which is awesome. 1 more of these each side for me. Should feel your hips nice and fired up. Shake them out if you need to. Bring your hands together in the front. Palms face each other. Open up side to side. Eyes follow the traveling hand backwards. Gentle twist here through your spine. Warming up through our shoulders and our upper back. Good. Give me 1 more each way. Keep those arms parallel to the floor. Bring them out to a T. Go ahead. Give me some shoulder circles. For dumbbells, I got about 10 pounds. If you have some options, that's great. Otherwise, 10, 8, 12, whatever you got. Switch your direction on your arm circles. This feels good. My shoulders are sore today. Good. Widen out your foot stance for me. Toes face forward. Shift your hips left and right. Keep your body up, your chest up as if you're in between 2 walls. Should feel a nice inner thigh stretch. Give me 1 more each way. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a little lunge. So lateral lunge, sink into those hips in the center, down and up. Hips sink back as if you're gonna sit into a chair. These legs fired up. We started 40 seconds with our first move. Again, our first set is purely dumbbells. Using our dumbbells for everything. Give me 1 more lunge each way. My legs are warm. Good. If you want to warm up, stretch, anything else that you need to right now, maybe it's your back, maybe it's your knees, do whatever you feel best. I'm going to model our first move. We have Rdls, Romanian deadlifts. We've done these before. Hips and feet are basically stacked. Going to sit those hips back, weights travel down the front of the legs, and stand it on up. Again, 40 on, 20 off, first set, pure dumbbells. I see a couple more names, or maybe 1 more name on the screen. Welcome. We're just getting started. In 5 seconds, we have our Rdls. If you have heavier weights, go ahead and grab them. And begin. 40 seconds on here. Sit your hips back. Your spine is long. How I set every section up is 2 lower body moves into 2 upper body moves into 2 core moves. So you'll see that common theme. Again, there's no repeats. So lower body first. Let's get it over with. We've got 10 seconds here. Let me rest for 20. We're on to our next move. Move number 2 of 6 in this first set. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest for 20. We have a reverse lunge and knee drive. Reverse lunge, step it back. In the front, knee drive up and switch the side. From the side, it'll look like this. On that knee drive up, flex those toes up. Almost like you're making a figure 4. We go in 5 seconds. We're alternating sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Lunge, step drive, and switch. Lunge, step drive, switch. You got this. 40 on, 20 off. No repeats, which is nice, so give yourself your best effort. You're only doing all these once. We are halfway through. I'm starting to warm up. 15 to go. Move number 2 of 6 with our dumbbells. See another name over there, welcome to class. Jump right in. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for 20. 2 upper body moves, back to back. We have iso curls. We're gonna burn out these biceps. Gonna lock one of our arms at 90 degrees here, just like you're holding a tray. Other arm curls up and down. This arm stays locked in at 90 for 20 seconds. Then we switch the side. We go in 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds here. If you have too heavy of dumbbells and this hold is not gonna work, that's okay. You can alternate side to side with a curl. Keep this arm level. Don't let it fall too far forward or too far up. Imagine you're a server carrying a bunch of drinks. Go ahead, switch your side. Other arm is locked at 90. Other arm is curling, elbows tight to the body. Oh yeah, feel that burn. We got 10 seconds on this side. We are on the floor for our next round. I have an option for you to stand. Just an FYI, we're going to the floor. Go ahead and rest. I'll show you your standing option. We do this one often. It's a bent over row. So we're here just like that RDL stance, throwing elbows to the sky, backs flat. Option on the floor. So what I'm gonna be doing, in a tall plank position from the toes or from the knees, Renegade Row. Rowing that weight to the hip, side to side. Go ahead and begin whatever option that you're doing. If you're in this Renegade Row with me in this plank position, keep your hips parallel to the floor. Don't let them rock side to side. Use your core, stabilize yourself. Side to side. Nice and slow and controlled. If you're standing up, check on your core, tighten it up, straighten up your back. Doing the same row motion here. We have 10 seconds. We stay on the floor for our last 2 moves. We're into our core. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're on the floor for our last 2 moves, just like I said. We have 2 core moves. Renegade Row is our first, just did that. Russian twist is our next one. We're here side to side. Heels resting, option to raise the heels up on the floor, option to add a dumbbell as we twist. We go in 3, 2, 1, balance on those sit bones, lift your chest up, back's nice and flat. As we rotate side to side, eyes are following those dumbbells or your hands. So our whole upper body is twisting here. Again, just keep your spine nice and long. Heels rested or not. Halfway through. Then we have 1 more core move. Let me rest. Then we're into our long band section. Again, if you're just joining and you don't have a long band, that's okay. I've got dumbbell subs for you. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, that core. I can feel mine. Next one we have is toe touches. Dumbbells or not, it's up to you. Feet are gonna be up into the air. If you do have a dumbbell, you're gonna hold it like this and reach up for the toes. If you don't use a dumbbell, it's the same exact motion. You're just reaching up, get those shoulders up off the floor. Go ahead and begin when you're ready. If the feet up off the ground doesn't work for you, that's fine. Put your feet on the floor. Same crunch motion, okay? Our last move with our dumbbell round. And we're dropping these dumbbells. Get those shoulders up, use your core. You do not have to actually touch your toes. Just a little target for you. 15 to go. Let me get some water, towel off. Get a little higher in that crunch. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. You'll see we got a minute on the screen. Take that time as you need. We're gonna set the dumbbells aside if you have long bands. If you don't have long bands, that's okay. Keep your dumbbells handy, okay? I'm gonna grab some water myself. So we have our next round. 6 moves again, 2 lower, 2 upper, 2 core. Our first one is a banded squat. So if you have bands, you're gonna go ahead and step on both feet. Handles can cup up to the shoulders if you have that ability, or they can stay down by the hips, it's up to you. We're squatting, normal squats here. If you don't have a band, go ahead, grab some dumbbells. We're We're gonna do some dumbbell squats. All right, we go in 10 seconds. If you have dumbbells, you can rack them on the shoulders, rack them down, or hold one. Up to you. Let's get going. Our second set of strength exercises, 40 on, 20 off. Here we go. Little different resistance working with bands. For squats, obviously the more you lengthen these bands, harder it's gonna get. And if you feel your legs working harder on the up motion than on the down motion. Bands are fun. And they're hard too. They're underestimated. My legs are feeling it. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here with the bands here. One foot on. I have my right foot here. I'm gonna have my handles up on my shoulders. We have an A march. From the side, knee drives up. Again, toe is flexed and down, nice and slow. Gonna switch the side at the halfway mark. If you have dumbbells, reverse lunge it out. Go ahead on the first side. Again, it's nice and slow. Driving through your heel. Press that band down. Slow and steady here. Lift until the thighs parallel to the floor, and then press down. Switch your side if you're with me. Keep working on those lunges if you have dumbbells, okay? Nice and slow. Oh yeah, feel those shoulders working for you? As you hold these bands up. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We have banded pull aparts. Working our upper back, our shoulders, our rear delts. We've got it all. Go ahead and grab onto your band like so. It's too close for me. Pull out and in. Arms stay parallel to the floor. If you don't have a band, you're doing a bent over fly. 40 seconds. Here we go. Let's work. Band pull apart, squeezing the shoulders in the back. Again, you're gonna feel the back side of your shoulders, your upper back, maybe a little bit into your traps. Squeeze in the back. Oh yeah, 20 seconds. My shoulders are burning over here. You probably already know this, but bands come in all different sizes and lengths and strengths and everything. So work with what you got if you have them. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Ooh, those shoulders. Our next move, we have a tricep kickback. If you're with the bands, this is what it's gonna look like. One leg forward, it doesn't matter. From here, hip hinge, extend, and bend and extend from the elbows. That's all we got. If you have dumbbells, it's the same motion, just with the dumbbell. My band's a little tight. I'm gonna go single arm at a time. I'm gonna switch at the halfway point. So again, working with what you got, making any adjustments you need to as we go. Bands can be tricky. They're not the same resistance the whole way. If you're doing single arm, like I am, go ahead and switch your arm. If you're with dumbbells, you're doing both, stay with it. Bend and extend from that elbow. Elbow stays in close to the body. This music's good. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our next move is a standing oblique crunch. So, if our band's under the right foot, gonna be working through this left obliques here. Bands here by the side, tense here, loose here, bend and up. So using your core, keeping your body up, we're gonna switch at the half. If you have dumbbells, place that dumbbell in the hand, same motion here. Hopefully you're already started. Nice and slow. Again, imagine your body's in between 2 walls. Using your side core here, bend, release, slow and controlled. Switch the side and begin. Other way. Again, if you're using that dumbbell, just switch the hands. Keep your chest up and proud. Use your core. Our last move in this set is on the floor. So we're headed there next in 3, 2, 1. Head to the floor. If you got bands, keep them handy. We're gonna put both of our feet in the bands right in the middle of your foot. From here, knees over the hips, and we're gonna alternate this pedal through. So it's like a dead bug, but we're just pressing that leg out. Arms are gonna get a little workout here too, holding this band up. Go ahead and begin, side to side. Rest the back of your head on the mat and tighten up your belly button. Bring it to the floor. Pressing your low back into the mat. Side to side. My biceps are feeling this one, holding this band up. We are halfway through. If you don't have a band, you're doing the same motion, alternating that kick out. Check on your core, what's it up to? Tighten it up, bring that low back to the floor. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you have a rest here. Next move, or I guess next set of exercises, 6 new ones. Body weight is what I programmed, but you can add your bands, you can add your dumbbells at any point. I'll show you what they look like as we go and your options to add your resistance. Grab a quick drink, reset yourself up. Our first move is a sumo squat pulse. Feet are wide, legs are wide. As we squat down, repress your knees back. Knees travel the path of your toes. We're gonna stand it on up. If you have bands, bring them up under your feet and have them racked here, however you'd like. Same thing with your dumbbells. I'm gonna use dumbbells, you do whatever you want. The world is yours. We go in 10 seconds. Nice wide stance here. Last set, about 6 minutes to work. We go in 3, 2, 1, set 1. Let's work down and up, nice and slow. Option to add a pulse at the bottom. The bottom of your squat. Take a quick peek, make sure those knees are over your heels. And again, those knees are pressing over the toes or tracking over the toes. And you're pressing your knees backwards. Don't let them cave in. Oh yeah, lots of leg work. I can feel mine today, that's for sure. 10 seconds here. We've got 5 moves after this. We're on the floor actually for the rest of the set. So make sure your mat's handy. Go ahead and take a breather. Meet me on the floor. We have Glute Bridge. This is one where you can add the option of dumbbells or your band. Dumbbells, you can place them right on your hips. Band is the same thing. You place that band right over your hips. Hands hold it here as we lift up and down in our glute bridge. Go ahead and begin. Pressing through the heels. Again, keeping your core nice and tight. You've got a band option, a dumbbell option, or a body weight option. Lift and squeeze at the top, slow controlled release on the way down. This is our last lower body move. We have 2 upper body, 2 core, and then we're done. Speaking of our cores, check on it, tighten it up. As you lift, your belly button stays strong, pull down through your spine. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We've got push-ups. Option to have that band trace on the upper back if you'd like to. I'm gonna skip it for now. For your push-ups, you can go from your knees, from your toes. If this just isn't working out for you, go ahead and bend your body here into a tabletop position, and we press from here. So many options. 40 seconds is a long time. Pick what works best for you. Go ahead and get started. Strong push-ups on these guys. Keep your core. It's a common theme. Keeping your core tight. Draw your belly button to your spine. Don't let that belly sag or round out. We're strong here in our push-ups. If you're using that band, props to you. These are tough. We've got 10 seconds left. I can feel it. Oh boy. Stay with me. We only have 5, 4. Get one more in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We have Tricep Dips. If you have a couch, a chair, a coffee table, something nearby, you can put your hands or your palms on there. I'm gonna do mine on the floor since that's what I've got. My fingers face down towards my toes. Lift up and we dip. Elbows straight back. Go ahead and get started. 40 seconds here. Again, feel free to use what you have around you. I used to do these on my couch when I was at home. If you're on the floor with me, we're working hard as well. We are halfway through. We'll roll out these wrists afterwards, don't worry. Oh my gosh, I can feel it. Especially after those push-ups. We've got 10 seconds. What do you got? What do you got? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're resting. We have a side plank. 20 seconds on one way. Flip it or roll it on over. 20 seconds the other way. Pick whatever one you'd like to start with first. Hand, elbow, toes, option to drop the knee. Lots and lots of options. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Hips up. Again, from the elbow and the toes, it's gonna be the hardest. As you progress here or regress, we have our knee down and up onto our hand. Find an option that works. Hold it there. We switch over in 5, 3, 2, 1. Roll it on over to the other side. Side plank hold. Your transition was probably a lot smoother than mine was. But that's okay, we've got 10 seconds. Lift those hips up, drive them towards the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Our last move, and then we're done. We have a plank hold. Again, hands, elbows, knees, or toes. 40 seconds to hold, and then we're done. Cool off a little after that. Alrighty, we go in 5, gang. Let's do it. 3, 2, and 1. Hands, elbows, knees, or toes. Just like that nursery rhyme. In this plank position, tuck those hips up and under as if you're gonna do your belt buckle. Drawing your belly button towards your spine, and we hold. Burn, baby, burn. We're here halfway. 20 down, 20 to go. Our last move. Don't rest, don't rest. We've made it this far. We only have 10 seconds. Tighten up your core, check on it. Make your adjustments. We've got final 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. I'm just kidding, go ahead and rest. Let's just stay on the floor for a little bit of our cool down. We got 3 minutes here. Go ahead, kick out your right leg. Reach for those toes. It's a solid strength class. Bands are tough. Reach this left arm up and over. Peel that shoulder back. Lift your chest forward. Side body stretch. And let's switch our side. Left leg kicks out. Reach for those left toes. This feels good on the back side of your leg. We were just talking earlier with those who are on, the weather is so nice if you have a chance to get outside and do anything, even if it's just for a couple minutes. It's supposed to be gorgeous this weekend too. If you haven't already, lift this right arm up and over. Again, press your chest through, shoulder peels back. Awesome. If you want to stay on the floor, you can. Otherwise, you can stand it up. I'm going to stand up. Again, you do what's best for you. Let's cross our right arm over, hook your left under. Stretch to the back side of the shoulder. And release and switch. Go ahead, release. Roll those wrists out one way. Roll them out the other way. Go ahead, bring your right hand to a stop sign. Fingers up towards the ceiling. Use this other hand, press your fingers towards your body. Gonna feel a nice underside wrist stretch. Those last few moves are always tough on the wrists, so make sure we stretch them out. Flip your palm, so fingers down, palm towards you. Again, press those fingers towards your body. Top side of the wrist stretch. This is also a good one if you're an office worker. Doing computer work. Good. Other hand, left up. Fingers towards the ceiling. Press your fingers towards your body. And switch it. Fingers down. Again, press those fingers towards you. Top side of the wrist stretch. Good, roll it on out. Plant those feet into the floor. Give me a deep breath in, raise your arms up, stretch through your core. And go ahead, release. Give me one more deep breath in, raise them up. On your exhale, thank your body, thank your mind for everything it just did for you. It did so much. Awesome job today, you guys. We will see you tomorrow. We've got body weight hit on deck. Great job, you guys. See you next time.